CWatt.
Ooh, Jill Scott going on tour. I'm so
Didn't
excited.
she just drop an album?
It's so good.
I haven't listened.
I'm not gonna lie, the first like 4 tracks give Auntie down.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you get into it, oh, it's so good. She's like a grown, reformed hoe. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But like so good. She has one song, she be saying crazy shit. She said, "Squeeze my meat." I was like, okay.
Okay, Jill.
Squeeze my meat. I like that.
What's up, y'all?
Hi, welcome back.
Another episode of The Thick. Another day, another dollar.
Yes, I'm still sick and she is still tired.
You know, but actually I feel much better this week because we're recording during the daytime. So that's a huge help.
Oh, no, I'm sick and tired of the world.
Oh, that too.
Yes.
Okay, first of all.
Wait, Tabria.
What?
That's some of your teeth.
My teeth?
Yes.
Child.
I know.
I'm keeping this in.
That's okay.
I'm not ashamed.
It's 2 things.
2? Oh my God. Damn, chia pudding. I mean, not chia pudding. Chia jelly I have.
Wait, it's the
or
one,
jam or whatever.
It's the, what's it called?
Super whatever.
Super.
It's like the brand Super Jam or something like that.
I got a different one, but it's like natural. And
yeah, they just put chia seeds and basically
it's
ground up strawberries. Yeah.
It's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's real good for you.
This is so random, but really quick. I feel like somebody has hexed me.
Whoa.
And I lit a protection candle this weekend.
Okay, no, give me the details.
The dumbest shit happened to me last week. I just dropped Peaches off at daycare. I came back. I was just making something to eat before I went to get to work. And I had my flip-flops on, and I was getting a fork out of the drawer. And you know I'm clumsy. I dropped the fork. Mindy, why did I drop the fork? And
No. No.
I dropped the fork.
No.
It landed directly
No.
in the cuticle of my, like the sidewall of my big toenail and stuck out of the other side. It literally looked like you dropped it and it got stuck in a piece of cake. That's literally what it looked like in my toe.
Shut the fuck up.
Yes, it did.
It went straight through?
It went through, bitch. Broke through the skin. It was crazy. I was like, what are the odds of this happening?
You know what it is?
Hex.
No. No, it's actually, we are currently in a Mercury retrograde in Pisces, and there was just an eclipse in Virgo, and that was ruled by the Mercury retrograde in Pisces, because Mercury rules Virgo. And you know, Pisces, y'all are all about the feet.
That's true.
The feet.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. And Mars is in Pisces too. There's a lot going on in the cosmos.
Wow.
Now, I will say, we still gonna light that protection candle.
No, for real.
We still gonna do it. But that's crazy as fuck.
I know. But it's fine.
This Mercury retrograde really feels like a real one. The most random inconveniences have been happening to me. Insane. Me and Jay were running late to something. I had to go home to change. I had exactly 2 hours to get ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
I leave her apartment because I had to help her dye her hair before we went. I call a car 2 minutes out. I go downstairs on the elevator. I go outside to the street. Car drives right past me, right? Jay lives in a street where it's like a major road and there's a median in the center. And so they literally go around and then park on the other side where the median is, like the other side of the median.
Mm-hmm.
And it's heavy traffic. I'm like, hey, you just drove past me. Hey, can you come back around? I'm like waving. The person goes, oh, I didn't, I thought it was on this side. Clearly. But come back over here. Don't say nothing. I start crossing the street. I get to the median. I gotta wait because it's 2 sides of traffic. As I'm in the median, motherfucker drives off. Leaves, drives off. So I'm like, okay, well, fuck you, bitch. Call another car. Sitting there, it says 4 minutes. I said, all right, I don't want to go upstairs because it's 4 minutes.
Right.
Takes longer. It's 5, 6 minutes I pass. Cool. Cancels. I'm outside now for almost 12 minutes. Call another car. Get in the elevator, go upstairs. So I was like, y'all playing with me. I'm so fucking pissed. I want to go upstairs. So I was like, I want to tell Jade because Jade had just updated her phone. So I'm calling her and it's not going through because her phone is still like starting back up again. I get in the elevator, I go upstairs, I knock on the door, and I start explaining everything to her. All of a sudden, my phone ringing, the next driver downstairs talking about, where are you, ma'am? I was like, so fucking mad. Oh my God.
That's so annoying.
Inconveniences like that send me
I know.
every single time. Oh my God.
Well, how was the party?
It was fantastic. Okay, what happened this week? I feel like this week was a lot. A lot happened this week. Something happened before the party. What was it?
I don't know. I didn't live your life this week.
What did Jay dye her hair for? Damn. GLAAD honors. That's what it is.
Okay.
Girl, that digital dementia beat my ass.
For real.
So we went to the GLAAD honors. It was very nice. I wore a Hanifa dress, which I told Jade, I was like, I hate to admit it, but I always will when Tabria is right. And wearing color is pretty nice.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice. It is. It's pretty nice. I got so many compliments and I was like, what the fuck? It's like, oh, maybe I should start wearing color.
You definitely should.
But the award show was really beautiful. The performances were fantastic, wonderful. Then after that, we had our party, and it was a Some Cut Classic. It was at Peppermint Club. It was our first ticketed event, and it sold out.
Period.
Yes, yes. And not only did it sell out, people were DMing me and the page offering the craziest things to get tickets. This one girl, and I'm not gonna say who you are, sister, but this one influencer person was like, hey, if I make a story about the party, I would like to they didn't even ask. They said, I would like to make a story, a post about the party in exchange for 4 tickets. Thank you. Girl!
Who was it?
I don't even know her name, but she's like one of those hair and makeup girlies, but she has 250K on Instagram.
Wow.
I'm okay. I'm all right.
Right.
It was fucking ridiculous. Other people were literally begging in the DMs, begging on TikTok. I was like, oh my God, I love this for me.
Yes. So we're upgrading spaces.
We are, but I will say, no shade to the venue we used. Not going back there.
Mm-hmm.
All in all, it was great. Destin Conrad came. That was nice.
I love that.
Mm-hmm. He got on stage for a little bit and was screaming into the mic. It was cute. But yeah, it was a good time.
That's awesome, Mindy.
Mm-hmm.
You're in your Issa Rae bag.
Oh, this is not. No, Issa
I know
Rae
it's
got
not
millions.
that. But I'm saying and not even Issa Rae in real life, but on Insecure.
Oh, yeah,
she was
doing
throwing
stuff.
parties. Well, it was a block party, but still that I could see that in your future.
Yes.
And I really see this just getting bigger and bigger. I love that for you.
How was your week?
The same, work, nothing new. I'm really trying to think. No, nothing new.
I'm trying to think too. I feel like work was regular. I was out of it. Oh my God.
What?
The party was Saturday.
Yeah.
Nobody told me that Saturday was also daylight savings.
I didn't realize that either. Yeah.
Party ends. I walk out the club. It is 3:15 a.m. I have to be at work in the building at 8:15 a.m.
Oh my God.
I literally get home and I was starving, of course, because who eats?
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah.
So I literally had to make something to eat because I refused to go to bed hungry. Made something to eat. By the time I go to bed, it's 4 a.m. I have to be up at 7 a.m. Normally I wake up at 6:45. I gave myself a 15-minute grace period. Have to be up at 7 a.m. because I have to be out the door no later than 7:40. I was functioning off of 2, maybe a little less than 3 hours of sleep. Being sleep deprived is a different type of confused.
Oh, 100%.
I was out here mumbling, words slurring like I was drunk. I was like, welcome, how was your You got any inspo for your wedding dress? I got to the point where I had this one client and she was she had no idea what she wanted for a dress. But by the end of it, she had 2 favorites. And the appointment had already gone over and she was my last one for the day. And I'd already asked my boss if I could leave early after I finished my last appointment. She was like, yeah. So I'm like, all right, cool. I need this because I need to go to bed immediately.
Mm-hmm.
She's standing there and she's like, I don't know. These 2 are my favorites. I just can't choose. And I was like, how about this? How about this? I'll give myself homework. You give yourself some too. Go home. Think about it.
Did she?
Yeah. So my manager was like, Mindy, never fucking do that. I was like, I get it. Y'all want y'all money. I don't care.
Yeah.
Leave. I can't do this right now. Go home. Can I try on the other one just one more time? How about this? You have your
Sleep on
pictures.
it.
Look at your pictures. See how you feel. Okay?
That's
I'll
hilarious.
reach out in a week and see how you feel. But get the fuck out of here.
She's coming back.
It was International Women's Day, too.
Yes.
How did you celebrate?
Child, it came and went for me. Literally last week I felt was kind of a blur too. I'm really trying to figure out a schedule. I just started working out again today.
Yay!
Yeah, I know. Finally.
That's beautiful.
But yeah, man, because I thrive off structure and I hate not having structure in my life.
Yeah.
And having a kid really throws me off with that.
You don't have structure. She does.
Yeah. And I can't control what she does. She's a toddler. And just having her around, I want to be around her.
Of course.
But I still have work to do.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm navigating work-life balance majorly.
But isn't it better now that Trey's back?
It is, but it's still on me.
Yeah.
No,
your mommy.
Because when she's
gonna default to you every single time.
Yeah, I can work from home, but every time they come down, she's always running in here, which is totally like, I want to spend time with her. But I think, it may be advantageous for me to just go like to a cafe and do a little editing, Give
yourself work hours. Okay, I thought about
I know, that's
too.
what I'm trying to do.
I honestly wish we lived closer. I'm not trying to manifest moving to universe. Don't play with me. But I'm not trying to manifest living on this side. I wish we lived closer or like something. We had a location that was equidistant where we could like have a work place. I would not mind. We talk about this all the time, getting like a studio or something like that.
Yeah.
I would love that. If I could get out of my apartment and then go sit down somewhere with good Wi-Fi and like everything I need, a set, all the things. Oh my God.
I know.
Life would be amazing.
I know.
It's coming.
It's in our future.
It's coming.
It's
I feel
in the
it.
cards for us.
So me and Jade are looking for places, and that's one of the things where I was like, maybe we should look into a live work situation.
Yeah.
So we can turn the bottom into that. And then you can come over. We could all have our spaces and like we could have you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the goal. Or like a big ass loft.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She doesn't like a loft idea.
I know. I love living in
I
those.
do too, but I understand.
Yeah, I want the best of both worlds though, because I do like, having separate rooms.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. Because even if with the partitions, if I'm on the phone with my mom or Kikian or something
I don't
like
need
that,
to hear everything.
Jay gonna be mad as hell.
Exactly.
With the echo
Literally.
across the room.
One moment, I have a front wedgie. Wearing a new brand of underwear.
Wait, where'd you get it from? Underwear is so expensive.
They're Hanes.
Oh, Hanes doesn't make good underwear.
I mean, I just got it because it's 100% cotton, but it's I guess a bikini brief, but it's not comfortable.
And let me not say that Hanes doesn't make good underwear. I don't think Hanes makes like the stretchy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I need stretch.
Yeah.
I think if I didn't have like hips, then maybe it would fit better.
Mm-hmm.
But they're always like restricting in certain areas.
Yeah,
I don't like
they
that.
use like a low grade cotton.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
I just watched a video on the levels of cotton, and boy, there are lots of differences.
Do tell. What are the differences?
But it's just like where the cotton is sourced from, how close the fibers are together. It affects like how it feels. So like those rough t-shirts that you have, the fibers are stretched farther apart. It's a lower grade cotton.
That's why.
And then those like that smooth cotton that feels like buttery smooth. Mm-hmm. It's high quality cotton.
Compact.
And they're longer strands. Like the longer the strands and the closer the fibers, the higher the quality.
It's like weaves.
Yep, exactly. Exactly.
It's like buying drags.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense.
We're going to get into the news now, but I have to cross-reference my phone and
I do too.
My notes because shit is changing
by the minute.
So let's get into some updates. We are at war with Iran.
Yes.
Even though our government doesn't want to acknowledge that, they keep calling it a
coordinated. It's okay. We knew what she meant. It's fine. I heard it. I didn't even see her note to know, but I knew. Coordinated.
Who? They keep referring to it as a coordinated military operation. Everybody else is calling it a war, though. There are officially 13 countries involved, and I fear the U.S. may be in for a rude awakening. The Iranian foreign minister, Abbas Arashki, he was interviewed by NBC, and they asked if he's afraid of a U.S. invasion, boots on the ground type situation, to which he said, "No, we are waiting for them." And he was smirking the whole time he said this. He said they had been preparing for this war for years. He ain't never scared. He said, "Come on, you might as well have been playing Nuck in the Buck if you back in the background." It's
Nuck
crazy.
in the buck.
No, seriously.
You said Nuck in the Buck.
Same.
Nuck in the Buck. Nuck in the Tabria, this Mercury retrograde beating your ass.
Me up. I'm telling you.
It's beating your ass.
Woo,
It's fine. No, let me tell you real quick. I put my foot in my whole ass mouth this past week.
What'd you say?
So I was out with people, no specifics involved here.
Okay.
And we were having a conversation and landed on current events. Mm-hmm. And so we're all talking. It's a group of 4 or 5 of us. We're all talking about it. One person was like, "So what do y'all think is gonna happen?" I'm really nervous. I have no idea. I don't really follow politics like that. And I was like, "Oh, Iran's finna mollywop us. I don't think y'all understand." And somebody in the group was like, "No, absolutely not. We're the strongest military in the world and blah, blah, blah. And that's not gonna happen." They were like, "We're gonna eviscerate them before it even gets to that point. There won't be any troops on the ground, all this stuff." And I was like, "Actually, no." And so I start giving all these points of reference, and I'm talking about, I'm there's no way. They literally, I referenced that. Mm-hmm. And I was they've been preparing for this for a really long time. 80% of Iran is mountainous regions that we are unfamiliar with. It does not matter if we put troops on the ground if they cannot navigate these areas that people are used to existing on. And this is exactly what happened in Vietnam. Mm-hmm. Same thing, where the Vietnamese people understood their forests and fucked us up because they knew the terrain. And I was like, yeah, I understand that they don't have the budget that we do, but we're spending $3 million drones. We're using $3 million missiles to knock off $50,000 ones that they're using and that they can make 200 a day of. We got to wait years to make ours. They have this figured out, right? So I'm going on and on and on. Vibe shifted completely. Right? Vibe shifted completely.
Everybody depressed.
The person who was talking about it literally walks away, and I'm like, what I do? What I do? And then it clicked in my brain. He in the National Reserves.
Ooh. Yeah, baby.
I'm not trying to be a bearer of bad news. That is not what I'm trying to do whatsoever. Ooh. And I do not want anyone to have to go anywhere. Mm-hmm. And I understand that a lot of people who have direct ties to the military are in this denial phase of it's not going to get to that point. It's not going to get to that point. And I want us to all just calm down, but also be for real.
Yeah.
And this is why we have to start speaking out now. Because if y'all shut the fuck up and don't say nothing until they start sending our kids off, it'll be too late. Mm-hmm. You have to say something now. You have to be loud and oppose it loudly now. If not, every fucking teenage boy, 18 to 25, finna be drafted except for motherfucking Barron. Barron gonna be the only 21-year-old male.
Because what he say, he got bone spurs. No, for real.
I heard. So, ain't no fucking way.
It's a good time to be obese.
Okay. Diabetes out here saving niggas. Diabetes and mental health crises. Everybody, if you are worried about getting drafted, do me a favor, go out in the streets, take your pants off and start screaming. They gonna give you the grippy socks for a whole 72 hours, then they gonna set you free and you will never have to worry about getting drafted.
For real.
Listen to your aunties. Okay.
But yeah, to Mindy's point, the Iran topography gives them a significant home field advantage. Yeah. We don't know how to navigate those mountains whatsoever. And that's why we have been heavily relying on these airstrikes.
Yes.
As of now, we are preparing for deployment. No official orders have gone out, but Caroline Leavitt said that Trump said a draft is not off the table. They are considering everything.
The thing is, if you know anything about this administration, when they say things like that, it's already in the works.
Mm-hmm.
It's already in the works. They're soft launching it. It's fucked. Yeah. It's so fucked. And it's not just going to be Iran. Israel is literally, they just took over a part of southern Lebanon.
Yeah.
Just jumped in and was like, we need this for our safety and security. What are we talking about?
Mm-hmm.
What are we talking about? And now they're also trying to paint out southern Lebanon to be separate from the rest of Lebanon. They're calling it South Lebanon and saying that everyone there is part of Hezbollah and all this shit. And they're trying to make it seem like it's a safety issue for the entire region, not just Israel. And they're doing this to protect the people.
No, they're not.
This is an active colonization of the entire Middle East.
Mm-hmm.
And they put their fucking pedal to the metal this past year because now they got the backing of Trump. It's about to be bananas in the Middle East. This is just the beginning.
It's a scary time. I mean, Iran has attacked Israel. They have attacked all the U.S. bases in the area.
They're fucking Israel up.
They are belt to ass on Israel right now.
And we can't even see it because Israel is, they're threatening to put people in jail for 5 years if they record any of the damages being done and post it on the internet. They're literally threatening to put their own people in jail if they show how bad they get their ass beat.
And it's hard to get an accurate number or just accurate reportings of this in general. But I was trying to find an exact death toll, but everywhere is saying something different. So I'm cross-referencing between U.S. media and foreign media. So in general, the death toll is up to 1,300 and at least 7 U.S. soldiers. I've seen people say on socials that way more U.S. soldiers have been killed than that.
By 1,000.
That they're not notifying families when it happens. It's a delayed notification, essentially. That's not confirmed. That's just what people have been saying. Yeah. But like I said, shit is happening really fast. If you want some sources to keep up with this yourself, there's a prominent Israeli journalist. His name is Alon Mizrahi. I'll link his Substack here. He posts every day, and he's been saying the U.S. media is lying to us. So yeah, there's a South Korean broadcast channel that you can watch.
Yes, they eat it up. I follow them. Al Jazeera as well.
Al Jazeera. Amazing. And for U.S. news, I've been looking at Reuters, PBS, and Ground News. So yes. Now, oil is currently at $120 a barrel. Normally, it's about half that. So all fuel, jet fuel, car fuel, it's all going up. Economists say that if this continues, it'll be $150 a barrel in a week, and it could exceed $200 a barrel if this continues on. Before this started, the national average for gas was $2.90 a gallon, and now it's about $3.40 a gallon. That is the national average.
I saw a report today that said if it continues in this manner, that before, like by the third quarter, so like fall, gas will reach $8 in California.
And I believe that.
$8.
It's like $6 down the street.
$8
Good time to have electric, baby.
Okay.
I can't imagine. Yeah.
No, literally, me and Jay were talking about how we're going to start walking places more often.
For real.
It's getting crazy as fuck.
This is all, like Mindy said before, this is a land grab for Israel and a money grab for us. And Lindsey Graham said the quiet part out loud the other day. He was being interviewed by Fox, and he said, once this regime is over with, we will make a ton of money from it. And I'm just like,
oh, God.
All right. So,
but again, this just proves that the people who are running the government right now do not give a fuck about the people. All they care about is enriching themselves and leaving us in the dust. It's literally the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Like, they want to live their best, brightest, richest lives, and they don't give a fuck about what the rest of us are going through.
They don't.
Whatsoever.
This war is costing us about $1 billion a day.
You're lying.
$1 billion a day.
It's costing us $1 billion a day, and all we wanted was healthcare. That's it.
We got all that money for war, but nothing to feed the poor. Okay.
Ooh, that was a bar.
It's Tupac.
Oh, damn.
Girl! I should have just let it ride. Shit.
Oh, my God. You ate me up just now. You right. All right, listen. Yeah.
This was just announced today, and we're recording this on Monday, by the way. Al Khamenei's son, their supreme leader who was killed, they've chosen a new supreme leader, and it is his son. I just said that. And reports are saying this could lead to further escalation because Trump has already called, his name is Moshtaba. He's already said he's an unacceptable choice. Like, you don't fuck with him. So
why does your input matter, motherfucker?
Right, exactly.
Shut the fuck up.
He said that he should have had input over who was chosen.
I swear to God, he really thinks that he is the imperial ruler of the
for
world.
Real.
Of
literally.
Earth. What the fuck?
Moving right along. We are still in a partial government shutdown.
Yeah, we are. Oh, did you hear about TSA?
What they say?
No, so
I know the airports are getting backed up.
Yeah, so at the New Orleans airport, the Southwest sent out emails to all the people that were flying out. I think it was yesterday, saying to arrive to the airports a minimum of 3 hours before their flights because of the TSA issues. And turns out TSA workers did not show up. They did not go to work because they're the same way DHS is not getting funding. They're not getting funding either.
Yeah.
And so it's back to, okay, we'll show up to work for no fucking money. And this is the second time it's happened in less than a year.
Yeah.
Where is the job security there? If I was a parent or just had, if that was my job, who's paying my rent when y'all not paying me?
Exactly.
Why am I working every day, long ass hours? TSA agents be there all goddamn day dealing with the craziest motherfuckers, period.
And with the last government shutdown, for some of their back pay, they said it could take up to 6 weeks to receive.
No, fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no, because no one's going to call my landlord and tell them that.
Exactly. This is a dispute over the funding for immigration and DHS. The Democrats propose funding all branches except ICE and CBP, which is Customs and Border Protections, and the House and Senate Republicans rejected it twice.
They're not going to accept that.
No, they're not.
They're not. They're going to ride that shit to the end. And the thing is, one thing I know about the Democrats, they'll cave.
It's a fucked up situation. It's fucked up.
And I understand why they'll cave.
Yeah.
It's going to cause so many problems.
Yeah.
Rocking a hard place.
I know the people who listen to this podcast, y'all didn't vote for this, but y'all voted for this. This is what they voted for.
The thing is, this isn't what they voted for because they voted without actually reading a fucking thing. They have no idea what they voted for. They voted like it was a popularity contest. They voted like it was homecoming queen and king. It's
so annoying. And the leftists really get on my nerves so bad.
We're going to get into that a little bit later.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So Kristi Noem has been fired as Homeland Security Secretary for a few reasons. So a while ago, we talked about that $220 million DHS campaign that she did where it was just her on a horse in a commercial. $220 million.
Because it wasn't for that.
Exactly.
Like, what?
Movies cost less to make.
First off, Tabria has made content.
No, for real.
That was more involved than that.
Literally. Beeloween didn't cost a fraction of that.
Okay. 0.001% of that.
Exactly. Ciao. So, come to find out, there was a shell company made called Safe America Media. It was awarded like $143 million contract. And it was created just 8 days before it received $143 million. They called her out during the hearing saying, were you having an affair with the guy who hooked you up with this
I did see that.
With the shell company. And I mean, she denied it heavy. But that's what,
Kristi pussy popping. No.
Literally.
She a hoe.
She a hoe.
She a hoe. She
and
out here fucking.
That guy is Corey Lewandowski.
Yuck.
So she's been fired, but has been reassigned they just made up a whole new position for her as a special envoy for the Shield of the Americas.
Which literally is a promotion. It's a promotion because she is going to be over the entire Western Hemisphere, not just the United States.
Yeah.
Which means she's going to have input on what we do with Canada, Mexico, and the United States. If she was so bad at her job that she got fired,
exactly.
Why the fuck are y'all rehiring her?
Thank you.
Because they knew they had no choice. They had to do something. But they're still in power. This is why this honestly truly proved the argument of it's not about getting one person out. It's about the entire administration
out. You have to get them all out.
Because you get one person out, they're still gonna be fine.
Yeah. And now Mark Wayne Mullen has been announced as her replacement. He is a U.S. Senator out of Oklahoma.
And he's dumb as fuck.
Yeah. If you remember at the State of the Union address where Representative from Texas, Al Green, he was holding up the poster saying Black people aren't apes. Mark Wayne Mullen was the one who snatched it out of his hand. So, he is deeply entrenched in the MAGA sphere, obviously, but... at least this shows that there's instability, I guess, within the administration.
Did you see all the clips? That I saw someone made a compilation of the clips of him misspeaking or like saying things that were absolutely wrong.
I did see that.
He kept on referring to Pete Hegseth as President Hegseth. I was like, what is happening? What do you know that we don't know?
Well, we just had our first wave of primary elections last week, and the most popular race being for the Texas U.S. Senate between Jasmine Crockett and James Tallarico. James Tallarico ended up winning. Mm-hmm. And, I've seen a lot of negative speak about this election. First of all, please vote for James come November. Yeah. I've seen so many people saying, I'm just not voting. Y'all fucked it up. I'm not voting for James in the fall. I'm writing Jasmine's name in. That's what people are saying.
I hate that shit because that's what the fuck y'all did with Jill Stein and all these other motherfuckers. Don't do that.
Please don't.
That's dumb as fuck. Your one vote in taking a stance and writing Jasmine Crockett's name is not going to benefit her in any fucking way because she's not going to get it. She's not going to get it. And all you're going to do is waste the vote. And their people are all voting for the Republican.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
James Tallarico, I know people, or Tallarico or Tallarico?
Tallarico. Tallarico.
Tallarico. He don't seem that bad.
He doesn't.
I like him.
I don't mind Tallarico. I like Jasmine because
I like Jasmine better.
She stands on business.
Yes, I prefer her. But now that y'all have done what y'all did, we can't go back. And what we have in her place is not bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Please vote for him.
Yeah. And I just want to put things into perspective for you all. Each state did have an increase in voter turnout for the primary elections, but here's some numbers for you to simmer on as all of you prepare for your primaries. In Arkansas, they had 600,000 people vote. They have 1.8 million people registered.
Crazy.
In North Carolina, 1.5 million people voted. 7.5 million people are registered. In Texas, 4.5 million people voted. They have over 18 million people registered to vote. I'm gonna need y'all to increase.
What's that percentage?
It's like a quarter, like 25% on average.
I spoke to my mom this week, and in the conversation, I brought it up. I was like, hey, just want to let you know, midterms are coming up, make sure you get your vote, Georgia, And she was like, what? I was like, midterm. She said, what do you mean? I said, vote. You have to vote. She was like, there's no elections right now, Mindy. What are you talking about? And I was like, Miss Mamas, please, I need you. I need you to clock in. She was like, well, nobody sent me anything in the mail. Because she'll like wait on like the notification in the mail. And I was like, I understand that. But I literally went online, Googled the dates. And I was like, this is the date. Mm-hmm. You know where to go. Please just make sure to vote. And I was like, if anything, maybe you and Daddy can sit down and like go through the options. And y'all both go vote and vote correctly. Vote correctly. And I told her too, I was like, I will tell you who to vote for if you don't want to do it.
Right. Send her the voter guide.
But please just do it. Mm-hmm. And so she was like, Mindy, I don't think there's any elections right now. She's oblivious. And the thing is, my mother is she's not a dumb person.
Yeah.
She is very intelligent. But I think that she is a prime example of the everyday American who watches the news. Because again, they talk about the elections, but they don't talk about it in a make sure you go vote kind of way.
No.
It's just little updates here and there. And that's it. She watches the news every day. Every day. And she was unaware that the midterms were right now. What? Please, guys. Tabria's doing all this work. Blood, sweat, and tears. Please don't let her do it in vain. Send it to your family. I'm serious.
No, seriously.
When we had that conversation, I'm being so dead ass. I'm always talking about what's going on right now with everybody that I meet.
Girl, I spoke to somebody today. They didn't even know what was happening.
What?
They didn't.
What do you mean?
A war? Where?
You're lying. And this is what I told my mom too. I was like, Mom, you have to understand the choices that we're making. I was on my motherfucking pedestal.
Okay.
I was preaching. I was like, the choices we make right now is going to affect everyone. I was like, I know you feel like it doesn't matter, but my nephew is going to be 18 in like 4 years.
Yeah.
If we're at war, he is going to be, God forbid, part of that draft. I refuse. It's not fucking happening. I'll break his leg myself. Make sure it's safe. You know? I mean, dead ass. I'm finna tell him to go outside and get some grippy socks.
No, for real.
Screaming on the freeway. Okay, whatever we need to do, because you're not going over there. No.
And I know, I'm going to say this every podcast. I know a lot of people think that their vote doesn't matter. In the midterm elections, your vote absolutely matters.
Maybe
because
more.
Remember, no, it matters way more than the presidential election. You are voting in the people who decide who our next president is.
Yes.
Remember that. That's when our vote doesn't matter, which is fucked.
Yes.
The popular vote doesn't matter. Remember 2016? Hillary won the popular vote.
Yes.
Trump won the electoral college.
Yes.
Congress is the electoral college. Please vote smart.
Please.
Please vote smart.
Please. Because also, Congress is they're the ones who decide whether the president is impeached or not.
Yeah.
So again, we can shift the tide starting now. Literally, if y'all are tired about what's happening, you guys are over for real, the best way to get this administration out is to shift it. Please. We need more Democrats. We need more people with common fucking sense who aren't part of that cult in Congress. My God. Here we go.
All right. I was going to say on to lighter news.
This is not lighter. I see that. This is not lighter.
There were some text messages that were leaked exposing the Miami GOP secretary. His name is Abel Alexander Carvajal. I don't care if I'm mispronouncing it. There were several people a part of this, but he actually works for Miami-Dade County, so that's why it's getting so much traction. But they use tons of racial slurs, the N-word over 200 times, anti-gay jokes, sexist jokes, anti-Semitic jokes. And it's, this is what it was the Young Republicans last year that this happened. And this is why, and we are going to touch on this later, but this is why I don't take the triple Trumpers who have left MAGA. I can't take you seriously.
Yep. Because
you know exactly what you were dealing with. You know exactly the type of people who voted for this man. You were one of them. You were one of them.
You were. And I would like to
argue.
You are. You still are.
Yeah.
How many of those people who now are like, well, I regret my vote. Yeah, it's only because now your food stamps got cut off.
Right.
Now you are out here risking potentially going to war. Now you can't afford to put gas in your car and buy groceries. And that's why you regret it, because it's affecting you. You're not mad at the fact that you are part of a group of people who are genuinely hateful individuals. Because you are a hateful individual. Are you watching Love is Blind?
No.
Oh, damn. It's okay.
I'm on Paradise right now.
Oh, yeah.
Did you watch the latest episode?
So we stopped it to come here. We started watching, I know.
Girl, that last episode had me.
I don't say nothing. And Jade's friend is in it. Her friend JoJo.
She's the lesbian with the girl?
Yes.
Yes!
The black lesbian, yep.
She's good.
No, she's really great. Great actor.
I love that. Okay, period. Oh, God. So this is another story coming out of Miami, and this one just enraged me so much.
I don't know this story.
Really?
Tell me.
So there's a group of it was 4 teenage boys, but they're focusing on 3 of them, 12, 13, and 15. They raped a 12-year-old girl. She was heading home
What?
Walking through a community garden. These 3 boys came up to her, held her, pinned her legs and arms down.
What?
While the 13-year-old raped her for 30 minutes. And she was screaming, and they stuffed her mouth with rocks.
What?
Yes. The only reason they stopped is because they heard someone shouting in the distance. It happened to be her dad looking for her.
What?
Girl.
I didn't hear the story, but I did hear someone make a TikTok, and they were like, they alluded to it, but I didn't know the background. But they basically said, if you're 12 and you're thinking of doing things like murdering or raping someone, you deserve to be locked up for the rest of your life.
No, exactly.
Okay.
Because you know right from fucking wrong at 12.
Yeah.
You know that raping a girl is wrong.
Yes.
At 12 fucking years old.
That's fucking insane.
Girl. And so the 12-year-old boy, he was charged with aggravated battery and false imprisonment. The 13-year-old, sexual battery and kidnapping. The 15-year-old, sexual battery, false imprisonment.
There was a 15-year-old there?
Yes.
15, you're too fucking grown.
Yes. And they're giving him like more charges because of his age.
Yes.
But the 13-year-old, the one who actually raped her, isn't. We're going to see how it plays out, but it doesn't seem like he's going to get as harsh of a sentence. And that's what like this whole debate online is about, because their families are saying, they're just kids. They don't deserve a life sentence. Absolutely the fuck not. And y'all deserve to be in jail too.
Wait, so do we know how this came about? Like, was this like go ahead.
I don't know where she was coming from, but it was like within close proximity, just walking home, but it was 10 o'clock at night. She was walking. Why is a 12-year-old girl walking alone at 10 o'clock at night?
I will say this though, based off of like what you're saying, the community garden, it feels like it's probably a complex.
Yeah.
And so I could see my mom letting me walk from like my aunt's house, like down the street.
I hope it is that.
I feel like it's probably
I just couldn't find clarity on it. But yeah, I'm going to be following this because I want to see.
I want to know how it came about, in the sense of the one who actually like did the physical raping.
Yeah.
Was this his plan? Did he know her?
I don't know.
Because how do you sit around as a bunch of fucking prepubescent teenage boys and come up with a plan to rape the first person you see?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Or did they see her and then it was just there goes, whatever her name is.
Yeah, like how do you coordinate this?
Like what was this? Because I think the premeditation would make it even more so a case for me to be like, fuck that.
Yeah,
completely.
of course.
All of y'all. And you know what? Fuck all them kids and their parents, because you don't because I don't want to say that it's a learned behavior, but I do believe that children who get to this point where they feel like they can do evil things like that and get away with it, because no one's doing that if they think they're going to get caught.
Yeah.
It's because your parents have instilled in you that you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Because when you did get in trouble, nobody goes from never been in trouble before to now you're holding down a child, putting rocks in their mouth and raping them.
Fuck no.
No, you had a history and your parents probably dusted that shit off to the side. Y'all, we got to do better.
Wasn't the dad who got the 37-year sentence for his son, was that in Florida too?
Yes. Hey. Oh, I know them parents are shaking in their boots. Because yes, he drove the car and hit that family. That was an accident.
Yeah.
These children went and purposely raped a child.
But child, they don't view rape as like worse than murder. And I think rape is worse than murder.
I did that. I heard that argument happening on the internet.
I do.
I agree as well. Because there are ways to excuse murder.
Yeah.
There's
literally no way to justify rape.
Never. Now, if I murdered someone who was raping me, scot-free. I'm not going to jail.
Right.
I murdered you because you were raping me.
You shouldn't go to jail.
No,
but
I shouldn't.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. There are moments where things like murder in my mind can be absolved. Where it's okay, that was self-defense. Yeah. That person was actively looking to harm or murder you yourself. For sure. You never have to rape someone. It is a choice. You chose to do that because you felt like you wanted to. That's it. You don't have to rape someone for self-defense. You're not like, oh my God, please get away with me. Get away from me. I'm gonna put my dick in you.
Yeah. And I don't know who these kids' parents are, so I'm just assuming here. But millennials, younger Gen Xers,
Yes.
we have got to do better with raising our kids,
Yes.
being an active parent. Child, I swear all I see is teachers complaining now.
No, it's bad.
That's all my feed
It's
is now.
bad.
It's bad.
I've been hearing the stories and it's insane.
Mhm.
And the thing is, I know it's bad because my niece and my nephew complain to me about kids at their school.
Yeah.
Like they'll tell me, oh my God, the kids are fucking crazy. Crazy. And I know they mean that shit because my niece and nephew are raised with the fear of God instilled in them. And when I say fear of God, I mean my mom.
Yes, your mother.
Okay. But I do think that makes a difference. Like I know that the reason why I didn't do crazy ass shit when I was growing up is because I was genuinely afraid. Not that I didn't want to either, but I probably would have been more susceptible to doing shit. Like I remember class would end last period, and then people would be like, oh, we all gonna get in so car and like ride around for a little bit or go to the mall, go do this or do that. And I'd be like, I'm getting on the bus. Okay. I'm going home.
Not playing with y'all.
I'm not playing with y'all at all. I'm so sorry. They're like, Mindy, come on, you gotta come. No. They're like, no, we'll drop you off. No. If my mom saw me getting dropped off in a car instead of the bus.
It's like there's no consequences nowadays.
None.
Last week, there were about 1,000 more pages released from the Epstein files, and 18 of those pages detailed sexual abuse by Trump to a child, a girl that was between the ages of 13 and 15. And these are the same allegations from, if you remember not even the trial, because it didn't go to trial, but Katie Johnson from 2016. She said that she was recruited by Epstein when she was 13 years old, taken to parties at his Manhattan apartment, and that she was raped by both Trump and Epstein. Lawsuit was filed in 2016. It never went to trial because she was literally receiving death threats. So the case was withdrawn. And Katie Johnson is an alias, to protect her true identity. So we don't even know if this woman is alive or not.
Yeah.
That they'll literally just eliminate anybody who gets in their way. Which
it's so blatant.
It's so obvious.
It's so obvious and blatant.
Obvious.
And like, we still don't know what that lady mama is. Keep at it for sure.
Yeah.
But my God.
Last story, there was a Senate Armed Services Committee hearing last week, and Brian Mcguinness, who is a Marine veteran, he interrupted the meeting by denouncing the war with Iran and saying that nobody wants to fight for Israel. And he was forcibly removed by like 4 or 5 guys, picked him up by his arms and legs. And Brian was screaming out the whole time, the whole way they were dragging him out of this meeting. And he hooked his arm in the doorway and they were yanking him and they broke his arm.
I saw it. Oh my God.
And they arrested him after, and he was released the same day. But if they're willing to do this to a Marine, babe,
they do not give a fuck.
They do not give a fuck.
My question is this. I know that you take an oath when you sign up to work, either as, a part of the military or like a special ops kind of officer or whatever. But as an officer, yanking another officer like that, does that not fuck with you?
Yeah.
Do you not question what you're doing here? At what point do you cross the line and you say, actually, I'm not doing this?
I will be very interested to see if they issue deployment orders, how many people will decline.
I think a lot of people will.
I feel like it too.
I think it's going to be like, was it Vietnam? I think it was the Vietnam War where like the hippies were out here like peace, love, no war. And people were dropping out and running away so they could avoid draft. I think that's going to happen across the board. I think that there are a lot of people who, it's going to be real tough seeing that happen to like the streamers and like you know what I mean? Because there's so many regular everyday people who are now public figures.
Yeah.
And back in the day, Elvis was drafted and he went to war in the middle of his career.
That's crazy.
and they came back. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like that happens. I just don't think, I think that we're at a point now where people are so against the government where they'll get on TikTok and probably be like, fuck you, bitch. I'm not.
But I'm talking about service members.
Oh, yeah.
Like because
I don't know.
whenever, everybody always says, why aren't y'all doing something to US citizens? Like, why aren't y'all revolting and all this other stuff? And one of the main reasons, we don't have any safety nets like y'all do. And because we literally have the strongest government in the world, our military in the world.
Which is true.
But if the military didn't support the tyrant we have in office, I'd feel a little bit better about it. But do they support him? I don't know. This will be a turning point for that.
Yeah.
But
I saw there was a clip, because I do not watch this show, but on the Joe Biden podcast, they were having a conversation. It was him and what's the really smart man that's on the podcast right now?
Mark Lamont
Hill.
Mm-hmm.
They were talking, and Joe Biden basically was like, so how, like, do you support the war? And he was like, what do you mean by that? And he was like, at the end of the day, I don't support how it started, but the way I view things is it's like going to the club with your homeboy and he get a little drunk and now he get into a fight. I know you started it, and I don't fuck with the fact that you did this, but I'm gonna jump in because I'm not gonna watch my homeboy get beat. And so he's like, at the end of the day, I don't fuck with it, but it's us and we at war. So like, yes, I hope we win. And like, yes, I'm rooting for us to win. And Mark Lamont Hill was like, absolutely not. There's no fucking way. Like that, we need to stop. The issue with America and Americans specifically is we look at our government and at our choices in the world as a sporting affair.
Yeah.
Like we treat it like, okay, well, win for the home team.
Literally.
No,
like it's Call of Duty.
Like it's Call of fucking Duty. You cannot gamify war.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, y'all rooting for us to win a battle that we initiated for no fucking reason, just for the honor of saying that we won it, means you are okay with millions of people losing their lives and their entire worlds, their homes, just for the sake to say, at least we won.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? What are y'all on?
And I'll never get over it. This is what he ran. He ran on the antithesis of this.
No more new wars. No new wars.
Child. Speaking of antithesis real quick, did you see that video of Chad Bianco who's running for governor of California? He's a Republican. And he said, I can't remember what context he said it in, but he will say, I will be the antithesis to this. Babe, you should not vote for a man who don't know how to say antithesis. Like,
the thing is, I empathize with him because I have been saying voluminous for the longest time.
I know. But he is running for governor of the biggest state in the country. Absolutely not.
No, you're right.
No,
you're right. You're right. That was a test and you failed, babe. Like go back to the drawing board and come back around a few more years.
Also, I want to express a big fuck you to the Democrats who are polling in the single digits who did not drop out of this California governor race.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Fuck y'all.
No, that's crazy. That's so crazy.
8. There were 9. 1 dropped out. We have 8 Democrats running. Only 2 Republicans are running.
That's so
and 2
crazy.
third party. Like,
and the thing is, I understand that you may think, oh, but I would be the best governor. Who gives a fuck? The proof is in the pudding.
No.
You don't have a horse in this race.
Y'all
Let it go.
Y'all do not have our best interests at heart.
You don't. Because you care about yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Let that shit go.
Fuck y'all. Ciao.
Ooh, y'all got to bring a
It's annoyed me. Because March 6th was the deadline. I was eagerly just waiting. Only one person.
Crazy.
All right. Good news. Kerwin Pittman is the first formerly incarcerated person in U.S. history to purchase a prison. He served 11 years and he is prioritizing investing in people over institutions. And his focus is on vocational trainings and certifications. And he said he wants to create an environment for true rehabilitation so that formerly incarcerated individuals can actually thrive in society. I love to hear that. First person in history to do this.
I saw the promo video, like the whatever he posted about it, and it was beautiful.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think that this is going to be the first prison where the intention is not slavery
Right.
and capitalism.
Exactly.
Like, he's not in it to make them make him money.
Mhm.
He's in it to literally rehabilitate people.
Yeah.
And because of that, I'm very concerned, and I'm genuinely hoping that the politicians in his state leave him alone.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping for.
I know.
Because you have to understand, it's not just the businesses that own the prisons that are out here taking advantage of the system. It's also the politicians.
Yeah.
They're eating off of it too. And I know that that's probably going to shake them up a little bit.
This is in North Carolina, by the way.
Yes.
But yeah. Well,
North Carolina's been in the news a lot this past year.
Girl, I was so annoyed with them.
Oh my God.
District 13 or 14, whatever, Valerie Foushee and Nita Alam were running. We wanted Nita Alam to get in because she's a true progressive. She lost by 1,200 votes.
And that 1,200 and that 1,200
votes.
is literally you saying, well,
exactly.
No,
so
well,
annoyed.
Y'all, please, just go vote. We don't keep saying it.
What was you wrote something for good news.
Oh, yeah. So my good news is the LA City Council passed a bill to change the film permitting process. As you all know, about 3 or 4 years ago, LA's film industry took a massive hit.
Mm-hmm.
It was during the strike, and it wasn't just the strike. It was also the fact that I think the strike was like the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah.
Because it was getting ridiculously expensive.
Yeah, after COVID, it just went downhill.
It was so expensive to have any production run here in LA. And as you know, that's the backbone of the economy here in Los Angeles. And after that happened, everybody just left. No one's really filming out here at all. And I think that in effort to get them to come back, they have now decided that anyone who is doing a micro shoot, and they have like the parameters listed on the website, but I think it's like a crew of like 10 or less or something like that. Then you don't have to pay for a permit in order to shoot in LA.
That's helpful.
And it's so helpful. And I think that that's going to be the beginning of getting more people to come back.
I hope so, because we need it. We are
it.
So blessed that Trey is filming on like 2 shows that film in LA.
Praise God.
But like he's
been traveling a lot.
Yeah, like he just filmed in Australia. He has a callback for this show that films in Canada for 4 months. You know, like nothing is filming here anymore.
Yeah,
and it sucks. Yeah, we need something to happen, y'all.
I know.
It doesn't make any sense. That movie he shot in Australia, it would have cost them $20 million more to shoot here.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, first things first. There was a shooting at Rihanna's home yesterday. No one was injured, but a 30-year-old woman was taken into custody, and the bullets did go through her home. Yes.
What?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. When I read that, I was like, oh, she was shooting at Rihanna's house. And let me not say just Rihanna's house, Rihanna and A$AP Rocky.
Yeah.
Their family home. Her baby, Rihanna was home.
Yes, I saw that.
Yes. They have 2, 3, 2.5. Is she still baking?
No, 3 kids. Yeah.
They have 3 kids. This is a family home.
That's terrifying.
And they didn't give much detail about the woman aside from her age and the fact that she's a female. But something is telling me it's deranged.
It got to be a deranged
It
fan.
has to be. Because what are we talking about?
That's insane.
That's so scary. I would be shook up if I was Rihanna right now. If I was A$AP, I'd be like, get the kids.
Oh yeah, we're moving.
We're leaving.
And isn't that like in Beverly Glen?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that was a coordinated attack.
Targeted.
Like,
no. They said that she pulled up. It was first reported as being a drive-by. It wasn't a drive-by. She pulled up to the house, parked, shot into the house, got back in her car, left. Yeah. It was targeted.
Oh my God.
Like, God forbid, and thank God no one was hurt, but someone could have got shot.
100%.
100% somebody could have got shot.
Ooh.
Angels
fucking
covering her.
Crazy ass bitch.
I know. Insane. Brittany Spears was arrested for DUI. Yes.
Suspicious.
No, she recently fired her sober coaches. So she does have an active substance abuse issue, which was supposedly under control, and she had coaches that would like check in with her and make sure she was doing her thing and good and well. And I think that we can all tell when she fired them, because that was when she was out here pussy popping, titties falling out on the internet. That was like 2 weeks ago or something like that.
Brittany.
I'm sending prayers up to Brittany because she is clearly screaming for help, not just crying.
I hope she's okay. I hope she's in good hands.
And the thing is, I saw someone, they were like, this is our fault for demanding her, conservatorship be lifted. And the thing is, I don't think that that was a bad idea. I think that she needs family. Mm-hmm. She needs family and she needs mental health support. I think that having the conservatorship be lifted was good because they were taking advantage of her. Yeah. But she doesn't have anyone.
Yeah, like who can she trust?
That's what I'm saying. Like her kids barely are with her. Like they barely fuck with her.
Yeah.
Her sister and her don't have a relationship. Her daddy was a conservator, and like
absolutely not.
You know what I mean? She needs people. She needs family.
That's fucking sad, man.
Yeah. After rumors spread that Queen Latifah had passed,
I did not hear this.
Yes, it was so crazy because I was like, what? And then she literally got online and she never gets on. It was a video of her in her car. She's never posted like that. It was her regular like grocery store run. And she said, I don't know who the fuck started this rumor, but I'm alive and well. Here I am. I am not dead. Because like blog sites started posting about it.
What?
Like, yes.
Not the queen.
Not the queen. Don't play with her.
She always writes it in her contract that she can't die in movies.
Okay. Like, you can tell she does not play about that shit. When I say she never posts, she's never done a like face to camera selfie style video ever.
That's wild.
And she did it.
People play too much.
So Gemini chatbot is currently being sued after it convinced a man to kill himself. The Gemini chatbot. Yes. So Gemini is like Grok, like yes.
They're suing Gemini.
Oh no, they're suing Google. Google owns it. Sorry.
I was like, the chatbot is being sued.
No, so Google is facing a massive lawsuit after the Gemini chatbot allegedly, but they did, instructed a man to kill himself. So this man was having like
this happens so many times.
Yes, but the man was having a delusion and the Gemini chatbot was basically feeding into it. He believed that he was like an agent and like all these things were happening. And so every time he would write to it and be like, oh my God, like I think I'm seeing this or this happened, the Gemini would basically reinforce the delusion and then told him, hey, you should just kill yourself. When you die, I'll be there on the other side to usher you through to the good place.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and he did it. The man's name was Jonathan Galvalis, R.I.P.
We gotta rein this shit in.
Yeah, it's getting really bad. Yeah. I wanted to talk about the Ray J thing, but I don't want to talk about the Ray J thing.
Why?
Okay, Ray J is still out here doing performances. Let me show Tabria.
Oh, God.
And he recently did a performance where he passed out at the end of it, and now people are quadrupling down on the fact that they think he's faking it.
Oh my, y'all.
No, Tabria, when you see this, you're gonna see.
Really?
So you see him? He's performing.
Yeah. I'm not commenting on Ray J's health condition.
I'm not either. I'm just giving y'all updates on it. I'm not going to comment. I'm going to give y'all updates and I'm going to read a couple comments. He really is just somebody badass little brother. ... Stop playing. So someone said this is like a setup because why is she just there recording nothing?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Bro playing in our face. Ain't nothing wrong with him. This is crazy. I'm not saying that he's playing because I don't play about people's health.
Yeah.
And I think that maybe if he continues to have these episodes on stage, he should probably stop performing for now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Netflix bought Ben Affleck's AI startup. The AI startup is called Inner Positive, which is a filmmaking technology founded by Ben Affleck in 2022 to enhance post-production tools. So basically, it gets rid of the job of editors and like coloring, people that do coloration and like all the post-production stuff. So it's like one-stop shop for Netflix. Specifically, he sold it to them where they'll be able to create films and then have AI handle all the post-production. And people are very upset at Ben Affleck because they're basically saying that he is fucking the industry for his own gain. And in being someone who was an actor or is an actor, it is very fucked up. And I agree.
I agree. I will be, I mean, I'm not curious to see it. I hope it never happens. But I actually just watched a video on an AI program, software, whatever, that helps with editing. Because there's multiple variations of any AI software out there. But it's nowhere near ready to edit anything. So I'm sure Netflix is going to develop it further.
No, yes. So,
but yeah.
So it's a 16-person team. And what they plan on doing is basically like working on the technology to make it better so that eventually it can do all the work. But as of right now, it's just a 16-person team in conjunction with the AI, overseeing what the AI does and then making it work. So people are going to lose their jobs, but there will still be people employed. But the future and what they hope the future to be is that AI can then handle everything on its own within a few years of growth.
I don't know if that it'll be able to take over editing.
The thing is,
I don't know.
The thing is, we're basing our opinion off of what AI can do right now.
Yeah.
I think with the way that AI has grown, we don't know.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to show you this other video and I'm just going to jump to this one because it's insane. There's an AI ad currently running. That is using Breonna Taylor.
I saw that.
And she is there promoting this like financial advising like app. And it's her in that iconic picture, but it's her speaking because the AI has like humanized her and turned her image into real life.
That's disgusting.
It is the wildest shit I have seen online in a very long time. And people are making excuses saying that, oh, well, clearly it was an oversight because whoever created this was either unaware that it was her picture and probably asked the AI to find a picture of a Black woman and just use it. But I was like, nah, the Breonna Taylor story was so fucking big, it had to be intentional.
What are the odds?
It had to be intentional.
Yeah.
Because AI can create a nondescript Black girl.
Exactly.
Fucking wild.
Ugh, I hate it so much.
I know. Timothee Chalamet is currently under fire right now for saying that ballet and opera are dead and no one gives a fuck about that shit, which is bananas.
What an
coming
idiot.
From an actor, not just an actor, but an actor who went to an art school. Not only an actor who went to an art school, but also someone who literally has played Willy Wonka and all these like fantastical ass roles. Where do you think that shit starts from?
And apparently his mom and sister did ballet too. Like,
what? Doja Cat responded, which...
What'd she say?
Oh, she tore into him.
Good.
She made a whole video. Literally, she was in her bathroom in like a robe and like, or her towel and like a shower cap. And she was like, I'm so sorry, but there are people who literally... She was like, this is an art form that has existed for hundreds of years.
Literally.
Hundreds of years. It is so important that there's etiquette specifically about these places. People break their bodies to create this art. And you who just put on a face of makeup and played Willy Wonka think that you have space to speak about anything is insane. I think Tilly Chalamet. I think Timothee Chalamet is actually on his way to becoming the next Sydney Sweeney.
No, honestly.
I think he's soft launching his right wing, the right wing version of himself. And I think that just because he will rap a few songs and he wears streetwear, it does not mean that he is not a white man. And I think that him playing the role of Marty Supreme woke that up.
Yeah.
And I know you probably haven't seen it still.
No, I watched like half of it. I couldn't finish it. I was so bored.
Why did we not talk about this? And
I was like, what's the point of this story?
To show white men that you could be a terrible person and still win in the end. That's literally it. And I think him playing that role woke some shit up in him. And now he's just out here saying the craziest fucking things.
Well, I hope this finally talked him out of getting that Oscar. I think this was the nail in the coffin because he hasn't won any awards.
No, but I think that him having this conversation, these talking points, and even just the aspect of the fact that people are pitting him against Michael B. Jordan, and they're making it seem like a us versus them thing. Like it has to win over Sinners. Sinners or Marty Supreme.
Well, not Marty Supreme. One Battle After Another is the favorite. I feel like that's going to win everything.
Which did you watch it?
Girl, no. I only watched the first 30 minutes with Teyana Taylor, who I don't know why she's nominated.
The thing is, I think you need to watch the whole thing because that movie pissed me off just as bad as Marty Supreme. It's bad.
I've heard many mixed reviews about that movie.
But the thing is, anyone who thinks that it's good is clearly not a Black woman. The entire film, you watch 30 minutes of it, hypersexualized her, made her the white man's whore, multiple white man's whore. Literally, you're out here fucking on a loser ass white man or a supremely racist white man, and you fucking on to both of them. And then you didn't get to the end of it, she's the villain.
Oh, really?
Well, not the villain, he's the villain, but she snitched. She's like everybody hates her because she did some really fucked up shit. And that's the truth that the daughter has to like reconcile with, that her mom was basically a scab. Like shitting on everybody was the reason why niggas is out here hiding for their lives and shit like that. And even the way they played up the nuances of her daughter having to come to terms with being this like biracial woman, and they fumbled a storyline that could have actually had some substance, and instead just made it like jerk material for your average white man.
I don't know if I can bring myself to just give 3 hours of my time to watch that movie. I know.
And I'm genuinely a fan of Teyana Taylor, and I'm really happy about the success that she's receiving. But overall, this film doesn't deserve any of the accolades it's getting. It's not good. It's not good. Marty Supreme was filmed beautifully.
It's okay.
The film itself, no, I liked it. I liked it. I feel like we don't get many movies that have like that kind of like feel to them anymore. It reminded me of Annie.
Oh.
You know what I mean though? It had like an Annie vibe to it.
Interesting.
Like old New York.
Okay.
But yeah, that's that. The Oscars committee, they're now required to watch all films, which I think is so
in 2026. Oscars have been around for I don't know how long I'm gonna put it on here, but decades, multiple decades. And this is the first year where they are instituting this rule where it is required to view all the films nominated.
So the Grammys are the same way. And I recently started working with this engineer who she's part of the Grammy committee, but for the Midwest. And she was explaining to me how the process goes. And she was like, yeah, once you become part of the Grammy committee, you are a voting member. And when it's time to vote, they send you now, because it's different now than it was back in the day, they send you playlists for each category. But the playlists have like 100 songs on them because that many people can submit. And so what ends up happening is most people are just listening to the songs by the artists they already recognize.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, best hip hop, Kendrick Lamar, I'm gonna listen to that one.
Yeah.
So like the little guy doesn't really get a chance. Even if they're like popping in the streets, they don't really get a chance unless it's something that's like out there. And she also said that a lot of people in the Grammy committee are old white guys. And they don't go fuck about best new hip hop, best new Afrobeat. So what they'll do is they'll just like have somebody else tell them what to vote for, or they'll like run through and listen to like 2 seconds of a song and then just like guess. Finding this out should truly inspire us to not give as much weight to these awards.
I mean, we been knew that.
No, that's not true. People still aspire to that shit. People are still starting whole careers, and it's like, why are you doing this? Because I want to win an Oscar. Because I want to win a Grammy. Or there are people who are genuinely phenomenal actors, phenomenal artists, and they still don't feel validated within their art until they receive these awards.
Yeah.
And I hate that for them because it really has nothing to do with your talent or your skill. It has everything to do with whether or not you have a recognizable name. PR.
That's facts. I will be tuning into the Oscars this Sunday, though. I'll be tuning in on clips.
Tabria added in something on here.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. I don't know about it either. Don't worry about it.
Oh, but I will say, last but not least, the Nashville flight. I know we've all seen footage of it. It was scary as shit. I was watching the footage thinking, what would I do if I was in this position? For those who don't know, there was a flight that was leaving Nashville that had to be diverted to Atlanta because it was a bomb threat.
Oh.
So the bomb threat happened and the pilot gets on the mic. I don't know if it was a pilot or one of the attendants.
Yeah.
But they get on the mic and they're telling everyone, hands up, head down. Because you cannot act. You have to be in place because if anything, if there is a bomb threat actively happening and someone tries to be a hero, everybody's going to go kablooey. Yeah. So they're just screaming to everybody, head down, hands up, head down, hands up, repeating. It's a chant at this point. People are crying. Everyone's scared. It was insane. Come to find out.
What was it?
Someone called in, someone reported suspicious activity and said there was a bomb threat because there was a man speaking in his native language on the plane. It's a generational sigh, a generational Negro sigh.
Are we serious?
Yes, that's where we're at. We're back there again. This always happens. This is not new. This would happen during 9/11 too.
Oh my God.
If anybody with a turban, they had everybody coming out to arrest them because they had a motherfucking, you remember?
Yeah.
We're back there now. We are back there now. And I know what the first domino was. It's not even the war happening.
No.
It was that man wearing the Property of Allah hoodie going into that bar, shooting it up. Now everybody, oh my God, it's a brown person speaking another language. It's a bomb.
Child. I think it was when Trump said they eat the cats and the dogs.
Oh no,
they
you're
believe
right.
that shit.
No, for sure. For sure. No, I mean, in terms of like now everyone's in a hysteria.
Yeah.
Like that was like the first, it's going to keep happening.
That's crazy.
It's going to keep happening.
Fucking stupid.
Fucking racist. So for this week's conversation, I really want to talk about what's been happening online this past week with Jamaal Burkmar, who is a British TikTok yapper, literally. Yeah. Also, he's Mahalia's brother, which is actually so disappointing. It is so disappointing. He has been... You okay?
Sometimes I just need to elevate my feet.
Tabria got the spirit of a porch-sitting grandma. Oh my God.
Okay.
My granny used to open a window and just stand there, and I'd be like, "What's wrong with you?" She'd be like, "Sometimes you just got to get some air." That's you.
No, for real.
But this past week, he has been under fire, and honestly, I think he might officially be canceled after this. There was a woman named Carter Brown, a white woman named Carter Brown, who came onto Beyonce's internet to tell us that she voted for Trump 3 times, thrice she voted for this man. And she now regrets her vote because of all the things that are happening. And she sees that she was wrong. And she basically wanted to apologize. What happened after that TikTok is everybody got in that ass. Yeah. And it brought her back onto the internet, this time with tears in her eyes. And she was basically saying that she doesn't understand why everyone's being so mean to her. And she was in distress at how people were chewing her the fuck up and that she's trying her best. She was like, "Can't you see that I'm trying? Like, I'm trying to hold myself accountable. Is that not enough? You know, blah, 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 whatever. Jamaal decides to take his ass and put himself in American business, which I don't understand because I will say majority of his content is him putting himself in American business. And it
has been lately because he was just like a film reviewer.
That's what
I watched him for.
Every single time he gets canceled, he's talking about some American shit. And no shade. The films that he likes to review, majority of the time, are American films. Like, remember when he got like, he was in all that drama because of his take about sinners?
Yeah.
What are we talking about? You don't understand the nuances of why Sinners is so good because you're not American.
Mhm.
Like there really is, and I hate this because I do not like separating the diaspora. I don't like doing that. But I do understand that there are nuances you will not understand. I will never claim to understand Senegalese pop culture. I will never, ever, ever claim to understand the nuances of, racial dynamics in Brazil.
Yeah.
I'm not a part of that. Coming to this side of the internet and then applying your own experiences to us and acting as if you know what's best in this case is bananas to me.
Mhm.
And so basically what happened is he made a video saying that and he didn't say it, which really pissed me off. Because the way he goes around
I want to watch the video.
the way he goes around speaking about things is he poses questions instead of making statements. He'll be like, shouldn't we be kinder to Carter Brown? Shouldn't we have more empathy for those who've decided that, who've seen the light? What does it help us doubling and tripling down and telling people that they're wrong for a choice that they made a year ago? What? Go ahead, watch the video.
Political landscape too. And so let me make this finally clear. When I said,
Do we need to be a little kinder to Carter Brown?
I think a lot of people over in the States were hearing me say, can we coddle this woman? Can we make her the center of the movie? Can we bring her in?
That was a weird way to end that. I did not get that at all.
Because it's not what he gave. Okay. The way he explained away the drama and the discourse was very white woman coded. And the way he basically was like, when I said we should be kinder to Carter Brown, I'm just saying, can we just ignore her? That statement makes no sense at all. You're making that up because you don't want people to be mad at you anymore. And unfortunately for him, even though he was like, well, Jamila, I really appreciate her video because she tore him up too, but she has a PhD in African American studies.
Yeah.
Like, she's a very, very intellectual person, very well versed, not only in historical and political things, but also in current events and pop culture.
Yeah.
She understands exactly what the fuck was going on. And she called him out for using many dog whistles throughout his content. And he doesn't understand his purview in life is very much so aligned with that of a white woman. He is a white woman in a biracial man's body.
Mm-hmm.
And even the way he found a way to divert or avert himself from being accountable in saying, I was wrong, my bad, like the video, I know I fucked up a little bit. He literally was like, I use grabby catches for my videos. What do you expect?
I was expecting some accountability at some point.
None at all. And the crazier thing is that video came out, the one that we just watched.
Mm-hmm.
So he responded to the two really prominent Black creators that called him out with that video. And when that video came out, it went up. People were really pissed. He ignored it until a white man called him out. So there's a white creator. I'm going to find his page, but he's a big creator on TikTok. And he made a video and he was like, he said, I'm not Black, but I am American. And I'm here to tell you, you're dead fucking wrong. And he read him to filth about the situation, about the dog whistles. And he was like, as a white person, the way you speak is the way my mom, not my mom, but white women, white men in America speak. What you're saying right now is extremely disheartening for Black people. He was like, if I was a Black person and I heard you speak about Black people in this way, I would be offended as well. And he literally saw that video come out. It went up for a little bit, and then he came out and he was like, I'm stepping away from the internet for a while. I don't think that this is no longer a safe space for me. And I need to sit back and really think about the things that I do and I say on the internet. So he made a video and then he started calling him out for all of the dog whistle things that he said. Yeah.
You went
in.
in.
Do people not remember that Django Unchained was written by a white man? It has more N-words in history than any other movie. I think it is widely cited as the movie with the most N-word usage ever. But white man wrote it. Quentin Tarantino. Jamie Foxx didn't have a problem there. He understood the context there. He understood the context of why those characters were saying it to him. He understood the context of why this person who's paying him a check had to
this is about
movie, but he doesn't
the
understand
BAFTAs.
No, it's about the BAFTAs. Well, this specifically, yes, it's about the BAFTAs, but this is a part of his series of calling him out, saying that the way you speak about Black Americans is very much so in a white coded way. The way he tried to defend even the the BAFTA situation by saying that Jamie Foxx getting mad that this man yelled nigger to Delroy Lindo and Michael B. Jordan when he was in a film written by a white man where they said nigger every 5 seconds is a crazy connection that only a white person who's trying to avert responsibility would make.
Yeah.
And that is the consistent thing in his content. And what he is missing, he feels like people are mad at him for the Carter Brown thing. That's just the straw that broke the camel's back. There have been multiple accounts, and now you're trying to tell us that we need to be nice to a person who voted 3 times.
Yeah.
3 times for someone who wrote literally on, like, his, I know it wasn't explicitly said that it was racism and xenophobia and, you know, all these things, but you know that's what he stands for.
Mm-hmm.
But you're telling us we need to be nicer to her?
Yeah.
That you're like, what are we talking about? And speaking of the BAFTAs, real quick, there is an update that happened today.
Oh, what?
So the BAFTAs said, they put out another statement about it, explaining why the nigga wasn't edited out.
Why?
Because when Whoopi won her award, the man yelled out nigger as well. And so when they told the editors to take it out, they were unaware it happened twice. So they only took it out for Whoopi's, but not for theirs. And they literally said it was an oversight and they apologized, but the editor was unaware that it happened twice.
Okay, I did not know that.
Yes.
Because after, you know, it happened the first time and then the actor, I can't remember his name, Jonathan or David something, but he came out and he wrote like a whole apology and said that he apologized in private and everything. And I really sympathized. Not that I didn't sympathize with him before, but I was like, damn, like this is fucked up. They set him up. They sat him right in front of a mic. He, you know, he told them he was nervous about it and all this other stuff. They kept it in. Knowing he said it previously and he stayed?
No, Whoopi was the second occurrence. Literally, it says that it happened again with Whoopi. Apparently, there was confusion between the first time it was yelled and the second time. And they literally put out a statement. Our understanding at this point is that the team editing the show in the truck mistakenly believed that they had edited out the incident that was being referenced on the basis that they had heard and edited out the slur shouted during the Best Supporting Actress Award. Apparently, it was louder and like clearer with hers. And so they were like, that's it, we got it, missing that one completely. So the fact that he said it once, you saw how shook they were, and y'all still didn't turn the mic off.
Yeah.
Ask him to move backstage.
Yeah, that
is unacceptable.
Yeah.
It is unacceptable.
Yeah.
And I bet you Jamaal gonna find a way to justify that shit too.
No, for real.
It's so infuriating because I feel like Black Americans specifically have to continuously fight for the recognition of our own oppression and suffering. Niggas always look at us like it's not that bad. Oh, y'all always complain. Oh, whatever. What the fuck are you on right now?
Yeah. We always have to be the bigger person and concede.
And the fact that we now have white men in America standing up for us because Black men in the UK think that we doing too much is crazy as fuck.
Yeah.
Crazy as fuck.
When I first saw, because watching this clip right now was the first time that I saw that video. And when you first played it, I was like, why is he smiling?
Yeah.
Like, why... Is this a joke to you?
Yes.
Because I thought he was going to approach it in like a very serious manner because it's a very serious topic.
Yes.
Because not that I'm straddling the fence on this opinion whatsoever, because fuck three Trumpers, whatever the fuck. Even if you've left, fuck you.
Fuck y'all.
But I understand the other side of and this is not Black people whatsoever. This is for anybody else. Should we be more welcoming to them so that they will be encouraged to, you know, fight the good fight or bring other people along and all this other stuff? I might be able to understand it, but that's not my fight.
My answer to that is fuck no. Because in the same way we were talking about children and like how you're supposed to, as a parent, show them there are consequences for their actions. It's the same way. Because unfortunately for us, the reason why in America, the oppression of Black people continues is because whenever we fight and we receive what we have been begging for, we concede to kindness after.
Yeah.
And when we do that, they are like, okay, cool, they're happy again. Now we can go back to fucking them up. It's always like that. And if we say, okay, well, we're here to welcome you with open arms, even though you voted 3 times. And put us in the situation where we are now at the initiation of a world war. I will never forgive you for that. And I will never make you feel okay about existing in this manner. Did you see there was another woman who went viral this week too? She made a video saying that she was visiting Ireland with her husband. They went to a pub. And of course, when they started speaking, the bartender noticed that they were American. And like in pubs in Ireland, as well as like, I think around like Europe, they're very intimate spaces.
Yeah.
So like people around you can also hear the conversation. And so the bartender at the pub was like, oh, so you guys are American? They were like, yeah. And so he was like, if you don't mind me asking, who did you vote for? And she was so offended. She was like, I cannot believe he asked me that. Like, of course I'm not going to answer that. And she was like, eventually other people at the bar started asking them too and saying, well, if you didn't vote for him, why can't you say it?
Right.
Like, say it then. Say it. And she was like, they basically ran them out the pub. And she was like, I can't believe that we've gotten to the point that as an American, I can't even travel without being harassed, all because of viewpoints. Like, people shouldn't be demonized for their views, and people shouldn't be demonized for their political values and blah, blah, blah. Without saying it, you're saying it. You are MAGA.
Yeah.
And you're
absolutely.
mad. And you're mad that you can't exist as MAGA without any consequences. And at the end of the day, shame is the only thing that gets through people's heads. These people are hateful. They're always going to be hateful.
Yeah.
But if you shame them into going back into the depths of the cave that they came from, they'll go back. You have to. I'm going to keep shaming that bitch. I'm going to shame everybody. If I meet you in the streets, I don't give a fuck. If you lay down on the ground and tell me to walk across your back over a puddle, I'm still going to turn around and say, fuck you, bitch, if I know you voted for MAGA, specifically 3 times.
Yeah, because this is far beyond politics. This is not about your political rhetoric whatsoever. This is about your humanity.
Yes.
Do you see us as humans? Do you see immigrants as human? Do you empathize with them? Why are you voting for somebody who raped a 13-year-old? Like
it's like saying, well, once the slaves were freed, y'all should be friends with the master.
Right.
Like, he feels bad now.
Right.
Fuck no. Fuck no. And the fact that you as a Black person, mixed or not, you are a Black man in the UK. I know race relations are a bit different out there. He probably got a white mama. I know race relations are a bit different out there, but at the same time, giving the benefit of the doubt to the white people and not the Black people is insane.
Crazy word.
Insane in every respect. Insane. What? Girl, I know that this is going to be a continual issue, because the worse things get, the more people are going to leave the cult.
Oh, MAGA. Yeah.
And I want y'all to understand that you made a choice, and you have to deal with the consequences of said decision. I don't give a fuck how much you cry about it. Your life, being MAGA, proves to me that your life was probably easy as fuck.
For real.
The fact that you can't even empathize with oppression tells me that you lived a very easy life. I think it's your turn now. Enjoy it.
We mentioned earlier that we were going to touch on third-party voters too, because it really, they're doubling down so much. I haven't seen one who's taken any kind of accountability for this. And I know that if you added the third-party votes into Kamala's vote, she still wouldn't have won the popular vote. But they encouraged so many people to sit out of that last election. And I can't believe that they are still able to sit with this and see everything that is going on, see how Gaza is gone, They're building high rises and soccer fields there now.
And they're about to do the same thing, or they're trying to do the same thing
Literally.
to Lebanon and to Iran.
Yes. I don't understand how you can still sit there and say, well, Kamala never called it a genocide.
How'd you expect me to vote for her when she was just as bad as everybody else? No, she fucking wasn't.
And I really can't stand when they say that. Like, I understand. I say in my disclaimer all the time, you may think they're two wings on the same bird. I get that. But there is a stark difference between a Democrat and a Republican. They are not the same.
Two wings on the same bird, but one wing is broken.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
One wing is broken.
I don't know how you can sit there and say that with a straight face.
You know what my theory is? I feel like most people who identify as being leftists are typically white.
Absolutely.
Typically white women.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of men as well, for sure. But these are white people who have this moral compass within
Let me
them.
add on to that. Typically, white people who live in New York City and Los Angeles.
Yes.
You ain't never gonna see no white bitch in Mississippi.
Yes.
No, I won't say never, but it'll be, the odds are low.
No, but if you do have that one random white bitch in Mississippi, it's gonna be somebody who surrounds themselves by people of color. And they, because they've never actually experienced the oppression that they're fighting against, they don't understand bigger picture.
Yeah.
They can't take themselves out of it to see, okay, well, everybody's trying to kill me. Everybody's my op, because they've never lived life like that. As Black people, as people of color, as immigrants, as whoever you are, as an oppressed people, you understand when you go into a space, specifically in the United States, everybody's your op if they are not one of you. They all are. Everybody has something bad to say about Black people. Everybody. And so when you make a decision and when you decide to stand on something, you have to look at it from the biggest picture, period. I remember going to Black Lives Matter meetings and people discussing whether they wanted to join forces with like the brown coalitions or like the Asian coalitions. And in these conversations saying, well, they don't really fuck with us. They don't ever support us. Like, there's still racism that is involved. But then having the conversation and saying, yeah, well, we are stronger in numbers and we have a common enemy. When it comes to white leftists, they don't see it that way.
No.
They would rather stand alone and be like, well, fuck you guys because you look at us weird, and fuck you because you follow my friend at the beauty supply store, and you know what I mean? And they don't understand that at the end of the day, we are all fighting.
Yes.
We are all fighting, but there is a greater good that needs to come.
We all got the same enemy. We want the same outcome. We just, y'all are taking a crazy way to do it, though.
If y'all looked at the bigger picture, you would have known. If Kamala wins, the odds of her decimating the Middle East,
thank you,
slim to none.
And the thing is,
slim to none.
What else gets me is that, you know, everybody wants a third party, but if Kamala won, y'all would have been comfortable.
Yes.
You wouldn't have done nothing more. You wouldn't have still been talking about this shit. You would have been comfortable. And that's the problem with the majority of people nowadays, because when we're comfortable, that's when we still need to be, you know, pressing the gas, right? But you know, another hot take I have is, and I don't think that this is the majority. I think that it's the minority, but I do think that there is a huge group of leftists, specifically white leftists, who are like this. A lot of white leftists enjoy pissing white people off. They enjoy. That's like the family. I've had a white person tell me this specifically. I made a video, that video that we talked about last week. Yeah.
And a white person stitched the video and then responded to me. And they were like, you have to understand that white people, that there are two types of white people. There's one type who they want to show up to Thanksgiving so they can shake the table because they like arguing. Because a part of white culture is cussing each other out and being mean as fuck to each other. Fuck you, mom. Like that gets them going.
Yeah.
And so there are a lot of white leftists who want to do the most extreme thing possible to piss people off, to stand on some shit. Like, well, I don't give a fuck because I don't like anybody who doesn't stand with Gaza. And it's because they enjoy having these altercations and having this moment, because it makes them feel like a better person.
Yeah.
Because it's selfish. Because your activism is not actual activism, it's narcissism. And you want to feel like the best person out here. You want to feel like the biggest leftist. And you're just fucking everybody you claim to stand for.
Purity politics will get you nowhere.
Nowhere. It's also very stupid.
Yeah.
If you understand politics in any way, in the slightest way, you know numbers. Numbers are all you fucking need. It's numbers. So you being like, well, I'm going to stand on my fucking pedestal and, you know, vote for the Green Party when it's Kamala or Trump.
Oh.
Is it crack? Is it meth? What is it?
I heard from Jill Stein since.
Okay.
You can't even fully trust third parties because she still be talking about Biden. Why is he in your mouth? Like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
No one's looking at the bigger picture. She's doing the same thing. It's the same thing where you're just like, well, I'm the better of the good people. I'm the best of the good people. You don't give a fuck about people.
No.
Because if you did, you would be joining forces with them. Why the fuck do we not have a coalition of goddamn Bernie Sanders, Kamala Harris, all these people rallying Congress to impeach him? Where are y'all? Wake up. Joe probably...
What?
I was going to make a Sleepy Joe joke.
He tired. He's definitely tired.
My bad.
But I felt very confident about the midterms, but I'm nervous again.
No, I'm nervous, period.
After seeing that first wave and seeing how Republicans still turned out in more numbers than Democrats, child, what? We supposed to have a blue wave?
No, the thing is, nobody's really waking it up right now about the midterms. Aside from you, I don't know anybody else who's making political content right now. Like political content
outside of the war.
Like, in terms of like promoting voting. Remember we had Rock the Vote?
Yeah, where y'all? Yeah, we need Rock the Vote. Wasn't Diddy involved in that? Oh. Maybe that's why.
No, but we need more of that.
Yeah, we need to amplify the midterms.
The reason why the midterms are always a flop in terms of turnout for voters is because no one's aware. I just told y'all, my mama had no idea. Voters are unaware, and it's not cool and fun because everybody else ain't doing it.
I saw the first commercial for a California governor like 2 days ago. The first one.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
Like,
if you're not plugged in, you don't know.
You don't know. And that's what I'm saying. We have, each one teach one. We have to talk about this shit more.
Yeah.
Please, y'all. Well, you got a question for me?
Woo! All right, let's try and lift it up. Lift it up.
Okay, I have a question. I just asked Jay this in the car.
Okay.
So imagine the skill level that you're at right now with your career. So like modeling, content creation, everything, your skill level. If you could pivot to another career and start off at that same skill level, a completely different career though.
Okay.
What would it be?
Oh, let's see. Just because I don't aspire to work in any capacity anymore, but maybe it would be an attorney.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
For me, I said I would want to be like a tailor and know how to construct garments.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's
such a good skill.
Yes. That's a skill where like, God forbid, if it was like end of the world type shit, I would be hunting down thrift stores and Walmart.
For sure.
Where the fuck am I gonna find clothes? I can't make clothes. You just taught me about cotton. I don't know how to fucking do that shit. But there are bitches out here who know how to like fucking string their own yarn. Yeah, that's what I would.
Okay, I change it because let me think about end of the world. But I would be like an herbalist or a gardener.
That was my second one. Literally, I was like, I either want to know how to make clothes or be like an herbologist. Or like a extremely talented farmer.
Yeah.
Because farming is a skill.
It's a skill.
It's a skill.
You have to know so much.
If God forbid, if I had to, like I told you, I watched half the episode of Paradise. Yes. So I saw when they ran and went and got the eggs. I was like, y'all should be grabbing the chickens. Why the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like grab more I would have hella chickens. What else? Chickens and then like grain for days. Because that and like water filtration. You know how people can make that with like rocks.
Oh
and
yeah,
sand?
yeah.
I need those skills.
I know, we gotta learn that. Child, I just checked my doomsday supply the other day. Watching Paradise, it'll get you nervous.
Okay.
Shit.
Be honest.
Yes.
What percentage of you truly believes that we'll ever get to that point?
Well, it says that we will get to that point in about 100 years.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen in this lifetime.
Yeah,
I do think that we're going to go through a really hard time in America.
Yeah, but as far as like, you know, the impending doom of climate change.
Like the whole government falls type shit.
I think we're at least 100 years away from that.
I agree. I don't think it's going to be in our lifetime or our children's.
Although we're not far off from maybe, you know, the power grid outages and like having our water ration and stuff. I don't think that could happen in our lifetime. Absolutely.
No, I agree. But I don't think it would be permanent. I think that it would be one of those things where if things fell and there was chaos, I think that we would have enough government infrastructure in place where they would just send out the National Guard and like they would organize and get shit together. And they would also bring it back. The United States relies way too heavily on tech.
Yeah.
For us to allow our grids to fall for that long. Could it fall for like a week? Could we have rolling blackouts for a while?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But I don't think that it will get to that point where we're like Hunger Games in our lifetime. But I do think like when the Berlin Wall fell and like they had to redo everything and restructure their government, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's on the horizon.
That's on the
for sure.
That's happening in this decade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they said we're on the brink of financial collapse, like worse than a recession.
No. I saw that someone was saying, it was a professor, and he was saying that we are at the point where he projects majority of the United States is going to end up on government assistance. And the government assistance might be like $5,000 a month because there will be no jobs. $5,000 a month, but that won't even be enough to pay your rent because inflation is going to be so crazy. $100 is going to be the equivalent to 10.
Yeah. By 2050, they said rent will be $6,000 on average a month.
Literally. So he was saying, yeah, I could project them giving us $5,000 a month for each, adult for each household, but that's not even going to cover your rent.
Yeah.
And that's why I was telling Jade, if I come up on like some bread, I'm just gonna buy a house somewhere.
Yeah, we're buying
not in LA,
house.
but like buy a house somewhere that's cheap, like $200K, cover it. We just pay for the property, and that's it. Doing it.
Yeah,
we got to talk about locations
for sure.
Yeah.
My quick question for you: kiss it better or dance for you?
Kiss it better.
That was my immediate reaction too. And then I listened to them both.
It's the same song.
It's not the same vibe.
I wanna dance for you.
But I love
kiss
both.
It better, kiss it better. It's the same song. That's an easy mashup.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, my question for you. No, because I told Tabria earlier, I was rewatching all of her like videos and like ads, like the really high quality ones. And I was literally gagged. I was with all the gays and I was putting them all on and they were gagged. No, I'm not even joking. Kenny was like, bitch, did she do La La Land? For the cup she won where you shut down the freeway.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I was like, yes. He was like, that's a real freeway? I said, yes. Yes. Not Halloween, not in it.
Okay.
Honestly, none of the Halloween ones in it. What was your favorite? Or like which like collab promo ad thing you've done that you're the proudest of?
It was my fashion to figure, my first collab with them for swim with the helicopter.
Yes, that's Devontae said that.
Devontae
literally was we were I was passing the phone around. It was so crazy. Devontae was talking about how cold he was sitting up on that roof. And he said he didn't believe that you were gonna do it until you did it. And he was like, this bitch is in the air, hanging off a fucking helicopter.
Yeah, that was the first time where I really felt like I'm that bitch.
Yes!
Because after that, I saw everybody use a helicopter in their campaigns. So many brands did it. And I was like, oh, we did that.
Yeah, and Tabria was turned into a meme.
I was.
It was Tabria and then that Kendall Jenner meme that took over that entire year. That entire year. Oh my God. Iconic
Good
stuff.
times. I definitely want to bring stuff like that back, but child inflation.
No, for sure. But hey, free permits now.
Yeah. To
And
do
there are ways to do
medium
things.
scale stuff. Yeah.
And it would still, the thing is, it would be medium scale on your back end. No one would know that. Because
Yeah.
the quality of it would be amazing.
Yeah.
Mhm. I'm excited.
Mhm.
I think it's gonna be a good. I feel really good about this year.
Surprisingly, I do too.
Mm-hmm. Jade has been freaking out, but I think that's also because like content and like marketing is shifting so much.
Yeah.
But I told her, and I truly believe this for all of us, we're gonna land somewhere we didn't expect, and it's gonna be better than what we're wanting, for sure. I genuinely feel it because I feel like when you are a creative individual and you genuinely want to do good and be good, can't fail.
Yeah. Also, if you're somebody who is, thinking about picking up a second job or something and
Do it.
you have the itch to get into content creation, I would highly recommend it. And it does not matter how old you are.
Yeah.
I promise you it doesn't.
It doesn't.
There is a big surge right now of Gen X women in content. Big surge.
Tabitha Brown just won an award. Did you see her?
No.
She won an award. She gave a speech. She was like,
wow.
Tabitha Brown became an influencer in her 50s.
Yes.
Grown.
There's a market for everybody. There's somebody for everybody.
Like, do not always bet on yourself. Always. I literally just spoke life into one of my coworkers, and she's like this really cute little white girl, and she thrifts everything, but she finds things I've never seen. Like, she has like the Midas touch, like couture level things. And I'll be like, girl, where the fuck did you find those boots or that dress? And she'll be like, oh, this thrift shop on the side of the road in Phoenix. Like, she travels to go to like, yes. And she doesn't spend, I think she has like a rule where she doesn't spend over like a certain amount on things she thrifts. And her wardrobe is bananas.
That's dope.
And I was like, that right there is content.
Yeah.
I was like, you need to start filming all of that. All of it. Oh my God. And then her boyfriend is literally like on the corporate side of one of these like big thrift stores, like I think like Salvation Army, something like one of those things. He works for the company. I was like, girl, you have it in front of you.
Right, literally.
I was like, start making the content. Once you get it together, start pitching. You literally have your first brand deal sleeping in the bed next to you.
Yeah.
Girl, what? Y'all, please. There's money to be made. Even in the worst times, there were millionaires that were made during the Depression.
Dude, I'm telling you, content it's one of the last ways to make money.
Yes.
Seriously.
Yes. Especially with like the rise of AI and like the downfall of film and TV. People want real shit.
They don't want to spend their money on AI influencers. I promise you.
No. No. Get in on it now.
All right. That's it. Nice.
And you know what? It's not that long because we paused for a long time.
Yeah. Well, guys, it's been real.
It's been fun.
It's been real fun. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
CWatt.